How's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much.
Can you see me?
Yes.
The camera is super fuzzy because this is a really bad webcam, but it's my wife's computer. How you doing, man?
Good.
Hey, can you did you forward that to Evelina?
I did. Yep.
Okay, cool. Is it coming up fuzzy on your end? Because it's really fuzzy here for me.
Yeah, the resolution's not that good.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, I mean, there you go. There's me.
Oh. So before Everlina gets here, I guess we could just chit chat. I talked my wife into going to a drive-in tomorrow. We're going to take all 3 kids, and they're doing a triple feature. We're going to watch Logan, Assassin's Creed, and then Why Him.
Cool. I'm gonna go see Logan this weekend. I got Monday off, so I'm gonna go see that. Other than that, man, just been doing a lot of shopping.
Oh, I hear you there. Yeah, I went and saw Logan. Really good. Really enjoyed it. It's not like the greatest movie ever. Like, I keep watching all these reviews and people are touting it as the greatest X-Men movie, and I'm like, I think they're giving a little too much credit because it's supposedly Hugh Jackman's last.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a decent story.
I guess.
But I just think,
I guess the difference in this one, and I haven't seen it yet, I'm just going off of what people say and what I've read, is it's not really a superhero movie. You know what I'm saying? It's not really an X-Men movie. So maybe that's where you get that from. It's just a little bit of a different feel, I think.
I don't know. I think all the Wolverine movies have kind of had a different feel, and I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed the journey, and I think this is a good final chapter to that trilogy, and hopefully they won't worry about casting a new Wolverine for a few years.
Yeah. How's the weather there?
Really nice. In fact, let me jump out. See, it's really sunny. It's 61 degrees outside.
Nice. Did you not have your camera on? I can't see you at all.
I don't have mine on.
What is up with this list? Try to plug my vaporizer into this thing, but I do not like this computer at all. Yeah, it's only got like 2 USB ports. Mine has 12. So, yeah, so I'm used to like mine. I got 4 on the face of it, so right on the front of it, so I can just stuff into it, and then I have You got a little dog, huh?
Yeah, it's a little Chihuahua mix with something. It looks like it basically looks like an Irish setter.
Okay.
Hey. One time she was barking so much at a couple Jehovah's Witnesses came over, and the dog was barking so much. I just opened the door. I'm like, go. And of course she did nothing. She just she backed down because I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we had a dog. She while I was in I was on a detachment in Key West, and she passed. And she was a squirrel. She was a boxer.
See, that would be cool.
Ryan, bring me my my keys off my computer desk, please.
This dog I didn't even want. I had to go to work, and my wife was like, "I'm thinking about getting this dog." It was she'd only been like a couple weeks old at that point, and I said no. And then I went to work, and when I got home, there was a dog. So It's like those comedians will say, you know, when you have a conversation with your wife and disagreement, you know, she wants a dog, you don't want a dog, so you get a dog. You know, it's a nice compromise.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the okay. We're getting this anyway.
Mm. My wife tends to do that. She tends to just get whatever she wants.
Well,
So I also texted Everlina. Hopefully,
okay.
we'll jump in.
Yeah, it was like that when my daughter still lived with us. She's an adult now, so she moved down. She's my stepdaughter, and one of the cats that we had is actually her cat, and well, it wasn't really how did it go? It was more or less she asked me, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna tell you yes, I'm not gonna tell you no, so you gotta go ask her. So,
right.
and then my wife at first was like no, and then we ended up getting the cat, and then we got hit by Hurricane Matthew, and it forced us out of our apartment, which landed us this really sweet apartment I live in now. I love this place. So,
yeah, we had a really cool apartment at one point, but then the price just got too high. So we ended up moving kind of to the outskirts of town.
Do you live like in the mountains? I know it's mostly mountains out there.
No, Boise's really nice. It's like right in the valley.
Yeah.
So no harm there.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I was on the call.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh, is that Michael? Oh, Michael, that's you with the hair.
Yeah.
Hey. I hadn't seen. Yeah. I hadn't seen what you looked like. So.
Yeah. I
was like, who is that? It's like, did Brian grow hair?
Yeah, I can braid it.
That is funny.
Actually.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm on my phone. I don't know if y'all can see me or you just looking at my picture because he's showing my picture, but not me.
No, I can see you.
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, you can't. Oh, well, I got on my road, so I'm still at home trying to work on this stuff. I did read everything, and I felt so bad because all that stuff happened last weekend. Because this was actually the day after my birthday. It was like super crazy. Yeah. After my birthday, I did turn and everything, but I figured you guys would go ahead and, well, y'all knew to go ahead and just turn in your stuff. Don't even worry about me. I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with.
Well,
but I
didn't say it to you, so happy birthday.
Yes, thank you. I had decided to do to write about the education and about human trafficking for my 2 articles.
Oh, I'm sorry for this assignment. Yeah.
I honestly.
Y'all ain't look at it yet. Basically, we have to create a Google site. There's a link where we have to create a Google site, and we have to write 2 300-word stories based off of current topics. And we also have to include, I guess there's a part on where we have to have our bio and a photo of ourselves. Yeah. And we're supposed to, I guess, bio based off the elevator speech structure or something like that. It kept saying from week 5. So that was kind of weird to me why I would do that, but yeah, the bio. And we have to come up with a description for our publication together, like a paragraph description of what our what our publication would be. So yeah, I did read ahead. I read it like a few different times. I didn't want to be behind. So
no, I read it and I was getting a little confused. I was like, so you know, so what? Okay, so basically what you're saying is we're all 3 writing about one similar section.
Yeah, it's just like a website.
Yeah.
And so we're basically creating think of it as like a blog. We're creating our own blog site, and then we each have to do 2 stories based off of current topics. And we have to give it a name, and then we have to create a description, one paragraph description of what our site is named and what it's about.
Okay. And are we keeping a relative theme? And I do want to apologize for this camera. It's not the greatest camera. I currently don't have it hooked up to my
Okay, we're supposed to create it using Google Sites. It's a link when you go to the news publication portion of it. It's a link for Google Sites. So we're supposed to create a Google site,
I think
which
he
I'm
means
assuming
like for the stories. Like, should we all three have a similar theme for our stories? Like, it's all going to be current events. Like you said, you wanted to do something on sex trafficking. One of the story ideas I had was the attack on the Affordable Care Act. Because that's a hot button issue right now. That there is pros and cons to getting rid of it, but what do you replace it with? That kind of thing. So is that kind of the circle we're spinning around?
Right, because your thing has to do with politics. Mine has to do with politics and stuff too. What would be your other topic you would want to talk about?
Well, I didn't know we had to go with one solid theme. The other idea, it wouldn't fit with that.
What was it?
Does it have to be one solid theme, or does it just have to be current events? Because
right. It just has to be like current. I mean, I thought of writing about the whole Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj thing, but then I was like, oh, I'm not sure how. This was the most important part. One of the stories has to have an interview, and they both have to have an opposing view, whatever it is you're talking about. And that's why I kind of was thinking about the whole hip hop thing. I was like, well, maybe I'll do one hard news and then one entertainment news story. You get what I'm saying? But then I was like, I don't know if I'm able to find an opposing, opinion on the situation. So I don't know.
On that, you have two sides built in because they both have opposing views to each other.
Right.
And all you're doing is reporting it rather than giving your opinion on it.
Or then you know how any kind of music goes, and if you don't realize, I'm a huge music enthusiast. I'm actually a musician, but one of those things that you always find, no matter what genre, what classification of music that you run into, is there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like something that someone else is doing or saying. So anything you want to write music-wise, you're going to find somebody who has an opposing view somewhere. So I mean, I there's music I listen to, i.e. bands like Pantera, Metallica. There's opposing views and stuff that happened in the 80s. Like Pantera started out in the late 80s, and there are people, famous people that are opposed to the change they made. Because when they started out as a band, they were a hair band. They weren't, this hardcore metal band that you would see, if you looked up anything about Pantera. They were originally a hair band.
Because the other option I wanted to do was also an entertainment-based. So maybe that's what we do. Each one of us takes a current topic, like we were talking about, as well as like an entertainment topic.
I can definitely.
Okay. Okay, you with that, Michael? Okay.
My arena being video games. Opposing views galore.
Yeah, talk about the Nintendo Switch, Michael.
Oh, I could definitely talk about the Switch. I personally think it's an awesome idea, but a lot of people aren't really okay with it. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people
the fact that it's got connectivity issues with the controllers right off the bat is not a great selling point.
No.
At that and its limited library of only like 3 games at the moment.
Yeah. There's that. There's Horizon Zero Dawn. There are 2 major sides of the fence there, with it being a great game, and a lot of people don't like it. There's a lot of people that are not big fans of sandbox games, which is really sad, because I love sandbox games. So, because you can do anything you want. You can take the story however you want to take it. You kill whatever you want to kill. I loved Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was amazing. So, I can look into, I don't have any exact subject matter for my entertainment section currently, but I can always update you guys as I get it.
Yeah, the entertainment one I wanted to do was actually dealing with the WWE. The 50-year-old Bill Goldberg just returned and became the new champion after 22 seconds of a match.
Yeah.
So that's got some very divisive opinions on both sides.
I actually watched that match.
I mean, it's the size of a GIF. I'm sure that was okay. Him and Kevin Owens. Gosh.
Okay. Okay, so now what do we want to call this? What do we want to call our publication?
Lifestyles of the Broken Needy.
I like it.
Oh, I was just messing around.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. We call that bougie broke here in Atlanta.
Do you?
Yeah, bougie broke.
I've heard that when I was in Atlanta.
Okay, let's see, because we're doing hard stool and
my main topic, my political portion would be anything about Betsy DeVos, because anything she does, there's an opposing opinion. So it would be, if I had for your main one, did you have to have an opposing opinion?
It looks like for both stories.
Okay, yeah, Betsy DeVos. I don't know if you guys know a whole lot about her or who she is.
yeah, that's why I wanted to do something on the education voucher. So yeah, that's good, because I can do human trafficking. You could take the education thing.
Let's get this way. Even now, as a person who is in college and I haven't graduated, I have more qualifications to be the education secretary of the United States than she does.
Yeah.
Putting that bluntly.
Right.
And I'm a parent of a special needs kid. And she's really going to do bad stuff for the for public schools in general, because she's actually very much opposed to public schooling. What she wants to do is she wants to get rid of the entire public school system and make it so that it turns into a money market. And if you want to educate your kids, you got to pay for it.
Mm.
And because it's mandatory to educate your kids, you're going to pay for it. So, I mean, that's awful.
Yeah.
Not to mention, she also feels that special needs kids are a waste of the investment of education, and they should not be educated unless the parents want to pay for it.
I think that's messed up, especially with how many handicaps there are that are still functional individuals.
Well, I mean, if you look at just the ASD, which is the autism spectrum, it's the autism spectrum disorders. If you look at that alone, that's for almost 40. If I could be wrong on the number, but it's almost 40% of kids that are in the education system currently. It's growing. That number is growing. So, I mean, that's just one. And I mean, knowing the rigors of being a special needs parent and knowing what it's like to have to get your kid, evaluated into schools. You're fighting with the school systems because they don't really care. They're passing through. We're fighting to make it so that he's getting challenged. He's going to earn his grades and he's going to learn this stuff. And he's going to recover. He's going to be able to be an adult. And it's hard just with the way the education system is now, that having to deal with what she's trying to do it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that will be my topic, because pretty much people hate her, so it won't be hard to find a person.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your camera went out.
I was like, the volume just went down. Somebody was just trying to call me, and the volume went down, and they're kind of. Hello?
Yep.
Yep. Still here.
Oh, okay. I was like, what just happened right now? My phone is doing weird stuff. I don't know why it did that. I can't even see y'all no more. I don't know where y'all went.
Yeah, I can't see you either.
Oh, because people keep
your
texting
camera's
me.
off.
They trying to.
It's probably switching modes because.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I found
There
that
we
if
go.
you
There
go
you go
back,
again.
yeah,
I
if
was
you
like,
pressed
whoa,
your
wait
home
a minute,
button,
what is happening?
yeah, if you
Why
pressed
did
your
my
home
phone
button,
just do something super weird? Okay, so what are we gonna call this? We gotta give it a mainstream name, since we're doing both hard news and entertainment news. So
daily distractions.
I like it.
oh, you know what? I actually kind of like that.
Oh, good.
I actually kind of like that.
There we go.
The daily distraction. Yeah. What do you think, Michael?
I like it. I had something, or I thought I had something, and I lost it. So yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so we'll go with that. The daily distraction. That sounds like the name of a blog site. The daily distractions. So it's just like, you know what, I need to be distracted. And people do look for quote unquote distractions, but then they're actually getting informed. So I kind of like that. I like that for that reason.
We are.
So I guess that'll be kind of since you came up with the name. Who's that? You, Brian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to come up with a one-page paragraph to describe the daily distraction. So how would we describe ourselves? We are a daily, a daily new media publication providing
nonsense and nonsense, I guess.
Yeah, providing up to date, or up to the minute news and updates in what is it? In politics, or we want to just say politics and lifestyle news, up to minute news and politics and lifestyle.
Provides you with up to the minute news, updates, and shenanigans.
Or you could say things that you can take seriously but not too seriously.
Okay, cool. We also have to mention the topics in our description. So we have to say that we cover, politics, we cover business, I guess, we cover entertainment,
technology, because video games would kind of classify. I mean, video games under both.
So we are new media publication providing your daily dose of, what did you say? Your daily dose of? Oh yeah, your daily dose of up to the minute news, and up to the minute news, updates, and shenanigans. We cover, we provide the best coverage, or what would we call our coverage? What, no fuss? What did you say? You said serious but not serious.
But not too seriously.
Okay, we cover the serious and the not so serious happenings in politics, business, technology, and entertainment.
I like it.
I hope you wrote that down.
Yeah, I don't have any writing intentions.
All right, hold up. Let me pull this. I don't have my computer. I remember it though. I have a pretty good photogenic memory, and he's recording this anyways.
Yeah.
So I got it. I'll remember it because it's supposed to be one or two sentences.
Yeah.
So okay, so I remember that because once I get to your daily dose of, I know it's news updates, like keywords. I shorthand remember stuff. News updates and shenanigans. We cover the serious and the not so serious happenings in politics, business, technology, and entertainment. So now what's our circulation? What do you want to say? We receive how many unique visitors per whatever? How many unique? We want to say 1 million. We get 1 million. 1 million unique visitors every month or every day. Since we're daily, we would have to give the daily.
Yeah, day. Yeah.
Okay, so we talk about the unique visitors that we get, and yeah, I think that'll be a nice little paragraph right there. We receive.
Should do easily, and then we just each got to write a little bio for ourselves.
And a picture.
Yeah, when it first said that, include a brief bio written for the Career Outlook assignment, I was like, what are they talking about? I don't remember that.
Right, because that's in week 5. So you have to go see. I'm trying to get my work done for 4 and 5 before I have to go to Miami for the funeral. So I just decided to stay and just get everything done for class before I go. You know what I mean? That way I won't be distracted once I'm down there and all my work is done. So I already kind of looked ahead. But yeah, it's an elevator speech.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Because I was like, was this in another week and I missed it or something? Why are they bringing this up again? Huh?
Okay. All right. So yeah, the elevator speech where you get like 5 sentences, you got to sell them. I got you.
Right. And let me see what I was going to say. Yeah, the elevator speech, I didn't understand. I got to really watch the video thing for it because it says something about us recording it. So apparently we have to record ourselves saying whatever our
Where does it say
speech
that?
is.
For week 5? Or this
in
one?
week 5, yeah.
Oh, good, because this one I was like, I think it's just got to be written.
And I was like, what are you talking about?
I know, we're good. We're good.
My wife just came home, so I
was just asking about the personal bio.
For next week.
So this one is, I think, can be written because it's going on the site. So it could be written and it'll have our photo, but it has to be, I guess it would be the script for our elevator speech in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be something like that. So definitely look at that for the page 5, like look into that for that. So, okay, I got it. I'm gonna write up everything on the description and I'll send that over to you, Brian, since you've been kind of pulling all the publications together.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you so you'll be able to post it, and I'm gonna look into that bio thing.
Just elaborate. I'm not even sure what our time is here because we have to do 15 minutes. But we're editing this week's publication like self-edit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to re-verify because that's how I read it, and that's what you
and then
talked to you before, Brian.
Yeah, and the doc sharing, I didn't see anything specific for this week's peer editing. Let's go here. So when we publish it, like the only thing we need to turn in, it looks like,
is the link.
Is the link to the final publication.
Gotcha. And we're just piecing them together, and then we're all collaborating and putting them together as one publication.
Right. The Google Sites basically is going to help. Is going to create a mock blog site for us.
Right.
Okay. Well then, I don't really have anything else. I'll get started on that. It's probably not. I'm probably not going to do it today. I'll probably look into subject matter tonight, but I'll definitely start it tomorrow. Any kind of details that I might need to elaborate with you guys, I will definitely email or text because I have both of your guys' phone numbers.
Okay.
If there's anything you need from me, please by all means let me know.
Sounds good. Yeah, I got to get out of here. I got to go pick up my wife from work.
I'll wrap this up because I know you got to go to work.
Yeah. Well, Everly, so, yeah. I hope your mom is doing better.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's doing a little bit better. It was a little difficult because she didn't know how to do the flag thing with the military. You know, he was a veteran. So I was like, no, it's done through the funeral director, and they got to call the military, and they'll, figure it out. So she's calmed down since then, but initially she was just calling me like every day, literally every other hour. So I couldn't get no work done. So yeah, she's better now. Thank you for asking.
That's
so. All right, let me get on these stories and this other stuff I can start sending over.
Yeah, I'll probably
y'all not
write my story tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay, great, awesome. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You too.
If I don't get it up tonight, I will post it first thing tomorrow morning.
All right, sounds good.
Later.